Hi everybody, TSS958 back here again in No Man's Sky. Oh, I don't know what to do. I know we have to do some upgrading on the ship, but I know I'm going to need a lot more money and a lot more nanites. So, yeah.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I know we found this really good looking planet. Very interesting planet, and this definitely is in the system. That I want to save and have a place to go back to. So I do think that building a base here is going to be beneficial. I gotta see how I want to go about doing that and where we want to do it. I'm pretty sure it's on this planet. Alright, so I think I know slightly what I want to do. Maybe a little bit. Don't actually want to go to the space station. I mean, we could go to the space station. I want to see about doing some testing. We need 100 frost crystal and 100 frost crystal and 200 salami. How much does one give us? This gives us 50. So what? We need 200 or 100? 200. Okay. So we'll grab 4 of these plants. Then we're gonna need frost crystal. 100 frost crystal, right? Yeah, okay. I only want to make 1 circuit board. Alright, so 2 of these will give us 100. And then for a heat or polyfiber, we need 100 cactus flesh, 200 starfish. So that's 100 starfish, right? Nope, 50 starfish. 25 and 25 is 50, not 100. So this will be 100. We need 200. Right? I should have checked that while I was looking at first. But yes, we need 200. So I need to collect 2 more plants. Why do I only have 150? Okay, fine. 2 more plants. There we go. And then we need Kex flesh. 100 of it. Does 1 plant give me 100? It does. That should be everything we need to make our heat capacitor and our polyfiber. And then we should be able to make the circuit board. How much does making a circuit board, collecting material and making a circuit board in this system sell for in this system? On the ship, it is decreased by 15%. Alright. Let's go ahead, let's go check out the space station. Alright, so last time we were here, it sold at a negative 2%. See, now we're at a negative 2.9. Okay. So the more we sell here, the less we're getting for them, which makes sense. So, really, I wonder if I want to find another system that I can sell stuff in. Actually, we can just go here. So I'm going to sell this one off real quick. Now, how's my portal? Oh, right behind me. In a different system, we're gonna make another circuit board. I'm gonna see if it sells for a different amount in this system. I have a feeling it's probably not going to, but I want to see if it actually does do that. It's not that far away, so I don't know why that took so long. Collecting one thing should give me the materials just to make, yeah. a circuit. Right. Out of curiosity, what does it sell for in this system? Bad price. Very bad price. This is 18% decrease. Oh. Why do I have an... Oh, because I... Right. So it's not changing. Still trying to sell a circuit board in this system is still a worse price. So really... probably find another system to sell stuff, and I hope that would drive the price up here. Maybe, I don't know. Now I'm curious. Go away. Oh my god. Okay, so actually that was the next thing that I was gonna try and do. Using planetary outposts instead of the space station. Actually, I muted my mic. What I was looking at was talking about actually like setting up trade routes and everything, which is kind of how I want to do this. However, I'm making my own product, so it's not that I want to buy it from a low price system and then move to a system where I can sell it for a higher price. This is more of me wanting to I need 200 starter. $100. Or no, that was 50. That's 100. This is 150. This is 200. There we go. Alright. Alright, so I kinda gotta figure out how this is gonna work. We gotta find a trade out first. Because even though the space station had a really good price at it, the trade outpost is most likely gonna have an even better price. I have to figure out how to find a trade outpost. And I have a few ideas if I remember how to do it. However, I want to try and find it on that planet that we were going to build the base for the system on. I gotta What's the planet that, Frigasham 4? Frigasham 4? Is that the name?
Warning. Threat detected.
I'm not really worried about that right now. Oh. Yeah, alright. So we're gonna be going for that guy. Of course. And I need to find a trade outpost. Now, I think one, we could have bought a map from somebody on the space station, I believe. Two, I think we can actually use the signal booster. If we place one down on the planet and then use it, we might be able to do that. Three, I might be able to use an exocraft. I think they also search for trade outposts. So obviously I didn't buy a map, so we're not going to be doing that right away. Is this the... I don't know if this is the right plan. I mean, I guess one way to figure out is land and see what animals are here. No, this is the Diplo planet. Not a Diplo, this is the skeleton. I thought that was a Diplo for a second. It was not. So this isn't the planet that I wanted to be at. I had the wrong name. The other thing is there wasn't another, rock. Ow. There wasn't another planet in the way, so I'm wondering if it's actually the first one in front of this guy. Pretty sure it wasn't on one of the moons. I have no contraband. Guairusha. 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 Something. Guairusha 7. The other one I said wrong. It was not 4, it was 9. Because the X, or the cross, is 10. And since there was a line in front of it, which is lower, the line represents 1. You subtract. This is not it. I can already tell that this is not it. Alright, so maybe... I was on the moon? I didn't think so. It didn't have frost crystal. So it's nothing over here. So what the hell one was I at? I probably should have jotted down the name. Aren't there 5 planets in this system? This is the one we just came from. Was it this one? But I had to travel a lot further. Was it? I really do feel like it was this one. Yeah, that's 9. Not 4. Yeah, it was this one. I just didn't recognize the animals on it. Yep. Okay, so let's go here. No signal boost. I think we can use those. This will locate a nearby structure. However, that is not guaranteed to be a trade post. That does not look very much like a trade post. That is an abandoned building. Can I scan again? Nearby building already marked. Okay. Key back up. So that ain't gonna work. I don't know, does this thing have all of it? I think it does. There we go. The very first one that I just didn't read. An hour away. Ah. Okay. So it actually does look like it's really an hour away. I didn't know if it was because I was standing still or if it was an actual hour away. So, we're gonna go jump back in the ship and we'll head in that direction. know, we should probably go and discover that abandoned building so that marker isn't there. Alright. Now we can head over to that trade post. Take to get to this place. Holy crap. Oh, it's right below us now. It is taking a second to render in. There we go. I can't build here, can I? I can? I didn't think it was going to let me build on that structure, but it does. Hi, you're new. Oh, this is the new pet thing. That's why it's new. I thought that was all on the anomaly. Well, that sell price is definitely not any better. It's far worse. That's the same rate as on my freighter, or close to it. Okay. So this is definitely not what I wanted. You know what? Let's jump back in our ship and fly away. And then I'll look for another trade post. I don't know if it's this specific trade post that has a really bad return rate at it, or if that's going to be every trade post. And then what I thought and what I read is definitely not what is. actually a very interesting planet because it has such different geography depending on where you're at on the planet. It's actually a really cozy temperature. Why can't I put it down? Okay. The chromatic part threw me off. Fairly close. Ow. I have popped my tire with my pointy nose. It does move. Interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool. The joysticks do move. I had never really paid attention to that before. I'm pretty sure they've done that probably for a really long time, but that's the first time I actually tried experimenting with it. And really tried looking at it and noticing. Did I hit? Where is this thing? I thought it was just over the hill, and it's a lot further than just over the hill. There we go. Alright, so it looks like the trade posts have different percentages themselves. Because the last one we looked at was 14% decrease. This is a 12% decrease. Alright. I don't have any aluminum pearls on me, so we can't look at that price. So now we have to find a good region on the planet itself? And is this truly the best planet to be doing business on? I have an economy scanner on that ship, don't I? Or do I not? I think I have to. Yeah, I have the economy scanner. I did not realize you could do that. What did that say? Alright, I don't see the indication anywhere here. I wish you would... I don't like that. Trade surge, okay. High-tech economy. Okay, so this isn't necessarily for my specific... Isn't there a way to, like, deactivate these things? God damn it. So we're looking for Bonavoids system. But the thing is, so what if I went to current mission? Is this leading me to it? Yes, yes it is. So this is power generation. So again, I don't necessarily think this is what we are looking for. I'll warp here to try and get rid of this marker. But again, we're not... Oh. Okay. We're not looking for where to get materials. But we're more or less looking for where a good selling place. Because I already have the materials. I can craft the materials myself. Now... -2%, which isn't bad. I just want to get rid of this stuff out of my inventory, so we're going to sell it. Let's go back to the system we were in. forge. The forge system. Now that I sold stuff in another system, let me see if the prices of stuff went back up here. Gotta get 8 of these. 1 cactus flesh. Alright, we need 4 of these guys. And then, how many cross crystals? 2? Yeah, looks like 2. And that should give us the materials. Alright, you are gonna go make 1 of these. How is the friggin' landing spot? There you go. This is really the first time that I'm actually, like, getting into this and looking into it, so... So the circuit board demand looks like it stayed the same since I sold stuff in another system. Alright. Still gonna do more experimenting with this next time. But we've definitely made a good dent on finding out a lot of information about how to sell, where to sell, and what I want to sell. It looks like I could potentially find a better sell rate on like a planetary trade post versus the space station itself. However, the best rate we have seen so far is on the space station. The other thing is you don't want to sell all the time in one system, because that's going to change the actual sell rate and what you're buying from that system itself. So I'm going to want to find another good system to sell circuit boards in, and then we can network between the two of those to buy and sell, well, to sell our circuit boards at a good profit. There's a lot of stuff that I still want to do, that we still need to do in order to gain some good money and be able to buy some new stuff and upgrade the ships a little bit further. That's going forward. This time, for this episode, I'm going to say have a wonderful night. I don't know what time it is for you guys, so have a wonderful morning, noon, afternoon, evening, nighttime, and don't forget to enjoy your very important festival of the night, midnight snack time. We got the streams dropping or happening on Wednesday and Thursday. Check those out. Stop by, sharpen the live chat, love talking with you guys. Whether it be about the game or the diff game, just want to stop by and talk in general, by all means, please feel free to. It's great to see you guys. Make sure you hit that like button while you are there. It is much appreciated for that. You have the episodes dropping on Fridays and Saturdays. Check those out. Leave comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Get back to you as quickly as possible on those. Hit the like button on them. Thank you for doing so on that. And then you have the shorts dropping on Mondays and Tuesdays. Hopefully you guys enjoy that content. Hit the like button on them. Share all the content. Make sure people can enjoy it as well. And with that being said, if you want to stay in touch outside of YouTube, you have Discord handling everything. You have me there. You have anybody else there for the community as well who wants to stay in touch. You can follow the channel. It's dropping links to new content coming on my channel. There's a channel dropping links to new content coming on Creator Spotlight channels as well. Stay up to date with them through that method if you so choose. And that just about covers everything. Like I said, have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you in the next stream, live chat, next episode in the comments, or whenever you decide to stop by. See ya.